Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the Noon News from Montana's news leader.
Good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us here on the Noon News. I'm Samantha Sullivan. Former Vice President Joe Biden was in Missoula last night speaking at an event on the University of Montana campus. During his visit, he gave the strongest indication yet that he may run for president in 2020. Biden said, quote, "I'll be as straight with you as I can. I think I'm the most qualified person in the country to be president." In addressing his qualifications, Biden said the issues facing the nation today are the same ones he's been working on for a lifetime. Biden added that his decision will be coming within the next 2 months, and he will make that decision together with his family. He made the comments during a book tour stop here in Montana, where he read excerpts from his new memoir, focusing on the hardships he's faced after the death of his son. And Steve Bannon's speaking engagement on the University of Montana campus that was set for next week has been canceled. Bannon was scheduled to be at the keynote speaker at a conference on December 11th. A post on the website noted the conference was shut down by, quote, "fanatic left-wing anti-free speech protests." Bannon was President Donald Trump's former chief strategist and founding member of Breitbart News, a far-right news, opinion, and commentary website. In other news this afternoon, a Missoula County judge must decide if a homicide case should be moved out of the county due to media coverage. Augustus Standing Rock faces felony homicide charges along with his ex-girlfriend for the murder of 2 people back in August of 2017. The couple is accused of dismembering 2 bodies and storing them in tubs filled with chemicals. Most recently, prosecutors say Standing Rock received a letter in jail, possibly from his girlfriend, and attempted to eat the letter. Contact between the two is illegal. Now the FBI is trying to figure out who the letter was from. The passing of a 6-year-old Missoula girl over the weekend has been confirmed as the state's first influenza-related death in the 2018-2019 flu season. 6-year-old Allison Eaglespeaker was admitted to the hospital on Friday night and passed away Saturday due to a combination of the flu, pneumonia, and asthma. Allison was in kindergarten. Last night, a memorial service was held in her honor. In other news this afternoon, Montana tech officials have proposed a plan that could drastically cut programs, staff, and faculty at the Butte University. The proposal, which was released on Friday, suggests Montana Tech cut its budget by eliminating about 13 faculty positions and 11 staff members. The report aims to produce between $500,000 and $1 million from the university budget after a drop in enrollment by about 100 students this past fall. Among the many recommendations in Friday's report is to eliminate some non-engineering related departments at the university. Some staff believe the cuts are too drastic, and schools should instead focus on better recruitment. Tech officials will be taking feedback from the campus and will issue a revised version of the report at the end of the week. And there are still some details to be worked out, but the Missoula City Council is moving to trim the cost of clearing snow from sidewalks, taking a step in response to public complaints. Last week, the council's Public Works Committee recommended the city adopt a set of amended fees for removing snow, tripling the administrative fee and hiking the per-hour fees to more than $300. The decision prompting backlash, so council members announced a plan to ask for new proposals from private contractors, which would drastically cut those fees. A full public hearing is scheduled for December 17th. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the Noon News. Coming up, thousands of Americans make their way to the Capitol to pay their respects to the late President George H.W. Bush. But first, Ed joins us with a look at the statewide forecast. We will be right back.
You're watching MTN News with Samantha Sullivan. Storm Tracker weather with Ed McIntosh, and farm and ranch news from the Northern Ag Network. This is the Noon News on Q2, Montana's news leader.